Alright, so let's create our first quiz funnel. So by clicking on the funnel button on the side, you can actually see what exactly steps we have inside the funnel, which in our case is a landing and a quiz page. The quiz, of course, is the most important part where you'll be collecting the actual information in a quiz format. But we have a landing page in this example, which basically urges people to click and take the quiz, like a landing page showing why they should take the quiz itself. Again, you can skip that and just put them directly into the quiz page instead, so that you don't have extra step to go to the actual quiz itself. So you can fully customize with the builder and adjust the landing page or delete it at all. So in the next step is the actual quiz. This is the second step that we have, and here we can now start modifying the quiz survey widget, which is where we collect the information. So by double click on it, you see all the steps that we have inside. Currently we have, with this default one, 2 steps, and by clicking on edit fields you can actually see exactly what kind of fields you have inside. Then you have the add new step. So from there you can add as many new steps as you want. So you can create a quiz with 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 50 questions if you like. So it is up to you how big your quiz is. And inside each field, inside each step, you can see the information about what exactly you have inside. In this case, we have 4 single choice options that people have to choose one of those and progress to the next step. Then you have in the settings other options to customize what exactly type of a field it is, how it looks, and you can fully customize it. So here is with square on top, for example. So you can fully adjust the design that you like to appeal as much to your users. And again, you can make it a multiple option type of a step. So instead of picking just one option, they can just select and choose multiple options in the quiz itself, in the step. So just like that, you can add and customize each field. You can add also different fields. So let's say that within the same step you want to have 2 or more questions, for example. So here are all the options like CRM properties, common fields for quizzes, and regular fields that you can also add. Let's say that you want to add a rating to this step as well. So you can just select, and the rating is here, which again you can customize what kind of ratings you want to have and the looks of it as well. And you can of course add it as a first step inside your step itself, as a first question inside your step, of course. The other things that you can do, and we'll look into more details in our next video about the different scores, but you can assign to each field a different score. And at the end, based on the scores that you have accumulative from all the steps, you can send people to a specific page or show a dedicated thank you message based on the answers that we have. But again, this is optional. And inside this option as well, you can customize all the other fields, such as image, descriptions, additional information, or tag users, which is really useful if you want to tag all the people who answered on this question with a specific tag in your CRM. You can easily do it from here and just add whatever tag you want to that person that chooses this option. Or you can skip. So this is really useful if you want people to progress to another step after answering a specific question. So you don't want to show all the steps to all the people. You can just basically segment them based on the answers that they have and skip to another step. Currently we just have 2 steps, so that's why you have these 2 options there. So just like that, you can add whatever fields to your quiz itself. On the top you have the step heading and description. So basically there you can customize the top option. Basically there you can contain the question. What is, let's say, please pick one of these options or whatever you want to call it. So here you can customize that information. So let's just have a second one so you can see how it changes on top. You can again fully customize, so that the quiz widget itself, it's very customizable. So basically all the colors and all the fonts you can customize, and by clicking on the styling you can actually now modify, let's say, the size and the font of this top headline and the description as well. So you can adjust all these things, really simple and easy. So just like that, you edit your step, and then you can go to the next one, the next one, the next one, and create as many as you want. At the end you can show a different message or page based on the score, but again we'll be discussing that in more details in the next video, but you can do that from the score option with this. And what kind of other options you have for the quiz itself? Now you have settings where is like things like auto advance, notifications, the name of your form of the quiz, and other things like buttons, etc. You can also connect your email, your quiz to your email marketing and automations. So when somebody submits, you can start emailing people, and you can also do it based on what kind of answers they gave. So this is really awesome. And again, we have a dedicated video specifically on how to connect your quiz and different answers to your automations and email marketing. So it's really cool and easy. And then we have the results, which we already looked into, and the styling. So from here is all the customization of the design. So from here you can customize the heading that we saw, the labels of the fields, the quiz styling. Maybe you want to make it some kind of a darkish tone of the whole design. You can do the boxes and how they look, if you want it to be dark or white or whatever kind of design that you want. You can fully customize from this area buttons as well. So this is basically the most important part, because this is the actual quiz input that people are filling into the quiz funnel. So yeah, make sure that you focus on this step. Very important, the quiz widget. The quiz widget itself you can add anywhere that you want. You can just drag and drop it, so you can create different funnels, different steps inside your funnels and websites. And of course, and based on the answers that they give, or just if you just collect the information, you can send people to a specific page. So by default, we have here a thank you message. So when somebody submits, they will just see the thank you message. But of course, you can add different options as different steps inside your funnel. So you can have, let's say, 3 different segmentations of the users based on the answers that they give, based on the score. And you can create 3 different basically thank you kind of pages after the submission of the quiz. So you can send group 1 to page 1, group 2 to page 2, group 3 to page 3. And in each page you can have whatever you want. You can have checkouts, you can have some kind of video, some kind of course, based on the inputs that they gave inside your funnel. And we'll be looking into that in the next video, so you can check it out there and see exactly what kind of pages and how you can create different pages for different takes, for example, checkouts, product pages, etc. etc. So I hope that you enjoyed. This way you can create really awesome quizzes which people can fill and progress to the next step and submit their information. As you can see here, we have the thank you for submitting your quiz and the call to action to go somewhere where you wanted to go. So these are the quiz funnels. I hope that you enjoyed, and check out the next video, which is about creating our result pages based on their score. And after that, we'll be looking into the email marketing and connecting it to your quizzes.